I received during the past tax season from the taxpayers, wanting to know why the tax office is being eliminated from the building. I felt obligated to come and talk to you about it. I have a petition signed from approximately 250 taxpayers who came to make in-person payments. This number is low due to the climate with COVID. Generally, I get close to 400 people during a tax season to come in and make payments. I have 2 tax seasons, which means I get anywhere between 600 and 800 people to come in and make in-person payments. The supervisors made a motion in February of 2021 to eliminate the tax office, but never inquired as to how many people come into the building to make payments. If they had any concerns, they never requested a meeting with me so we can discuss them and maybe remediate any problems that there were. When I was asked why the office was being eliminated, I had no response because I had been given no response. During the past, the boards have found ample space to house a police chief, 10 police officers, 1 police secretary, a records room, an evidence room, a locker room with private restroom, a zoning officer, 1 secretary treasurer, 1 tax collector, and a copy room. Currently, this building houses 1 full-time employee and 2 part-time employees, a kitchen, a copy room, and a file room. I realize you're not obligated to give the tax office space. However, if you were truly interested in what the residents request, I would hope you would reconsider allowing me to have space in the building. The tax office being in the building is not a benefit to me. It is a benefit to the residents of Union Township. This is a centrally located building. It has ADA requirements fulfilled, restrooms. I just think a conversation with my office would have been a lot more acceptable to the residents of the township. I also, since the last reorganization meeting, Supervisor Lawson wanted to reduce my income by 0.5%. I am willing to become a tenant in this building so that the tax office can stay in this building at a 5% rental fee of my 2021 real estate taxes that was collected. I feel strongly that this building is the people's building as well as they do, and that it needs to be made available for them to make in-person payments. I have a petition to present to you that was signed by them. A lot of these residents come in more than twice because for the school collections, we have a payment plan. So there are 3 times that they come in for school taxes, once for the township taxes. I'd like you to consider that if you will. I also, if you don't want to give an office to the tax collector, I can use the meeting room. I've set up a schedule here. I would request 18 days that I can use the meeting room just to facilitate people that want to come in and make in-person payments. There is a lot of people that do prefer to do that and not mail them in. Don't know why, but that's been the policy here. So I would like you to reconsider. If you do, I need to, regardless of what your decision is, I need to know by the end of January so that I can get my tax documents prepared and mailed out by the end of February. Can I answer any questions for anybody?
Yeah, I have a question. Did you happen to talk to the school district to get an office off of them?
The school district's not located, their administrative offices are in New Eagle. This building is in the center of the township. We facilitate Union Township residents. I'm not obligated to even stay in Union Township. If someone in Bethel Park would offer me an office free of rent, I could go to Bethel Park, and the residents really wouldn't be happy with that. The residents were really upset that this building the tax office is being removed from this building. It has been here since the building has been erected and housed all the people that I listed before. There certainly is not a lack of space.
Well, we do have plans, and only because I was laid up last week. I was opening some of my mail. My wife does all the, she does everything. I'm spoiled. I have to open up some tax stuff. They're encouraging online. Don't call, don't come in, do everything online. Maybe we need to do something like that too.
Well, that's not gonna be permanent, I'm sure that's because of the COVID outbreak, and it's up to you how you choose to have your taxes collected. But currently, this is the way it is. I have a petition signed by all these people.
Thank you very much. Any other questions for tax collector?
I personally, older people like to pay their taxes in person. My mother, I reset her printer every darn day. Like there's, doing online, that's great for I don't know where you'll go, I don't know, you're saying how many days?
I'm looking for 18 days out of the year to use the meeting room, which would be 9 to 3. You offer this meeting room to the HOA from Tuscany Estates at no charge. You offer this meeting room at companies that need to use this meeting room in this community, whether it's related to the community or not, you provide them the space. When the HOA uses this meeting room, somebody needs to open the building because the meetings are at night and someone needs to close the buildings. I would be here maybe from 9 to 3 during regular business hours. Wouldn't take away from the secretary or the staff that you have here. Just let the people come in, make a payment. But I also would like to offer 5% of my real estate tax collections as rent. I can be a tenant even though you have removed my office from the building free of rent. And in the past, for the first 7 years I was here, I paid $25,000 in rent to be in this building because I felt it was important for the residents to have some place to go that was amenable to them with handicap parking, ADA facilities. And I would like your reconsideration of this issue.
I have a question.
Yes.
The 5% you're offering in rental, is that on the collections?
0.5%.
I'm
That's
sorry?
not 0.5, 0.5% is what
Okay.
Rick had wanted to reduce my commission.
0.5%.
You told me 5%.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant 0.5.
Is that on the collections you do for Union Township?
Yes.
Or is that on?
No,
Ringgold?
that's collections, because you don't regulate my commission for Ringgold.
Correct.
You regulate my commission for Union Township. So Rick wanted to reduce my commission to 2.5% instead of 3%. So that is my offer to pay rent, which would equate to approximately $175 a month, which is what I was paying initially when I was here.
Okay, that was the only question I had. Anybody else? Questions?
Like I said, I personally believe it's a convenience and it's not confusing when people pay their taxes that it's at the building. Moving a tax office around, I know in other communities where my family has property, like Jordan Tax Service has a time frame in the Bethel Park Municipal Building. Although they have offices in Bethel Park, they still collect taxes.
They
In the
also have
municipal building,
They also have a satellite office in Upper St. Clair. Every community they are in, they have
for
office
tax season.
space during tax season in the municipal building.
And it's for the convenience,
It's not for me, it's for the convenience of the residents.
I don't have to figure out what office I'm going to, I go to the municipal.
Okay, I'm sorry, Supervisor Eskin, you wanted to talk, sorry.
My concern right now is until we get a COVID policy put into place, they're gonna start shutting buildings down.
And we can handle that like we did before.
Yeah,
Excuse me, if you would just allow him
I
to
already
finish.
see, I already
Thank you so
see
much.
companies that I go to, that, I can't even get into them anymore. Because of the COVID, they don't want people coming, outside people coming into their businesses and getting their people sick, they're shutting the doors.
And then I understand,
I
sir.
mean, it's business